Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Coldfire, and I'm reading the connecting energies between twin flames. We are our own twin flame. It speaks about the internal connectivity that we have between the two polarities within us. That is the masculine and the feminine. 2023 is the year for twin flame unions. So we you might have this heightened sense of connectivity, heightened sense of feeling connected with a portion of ourselves that we might have neglected, or portions of ourselves that uh, we refuse to tap into. If we spend most of our time in a particular polarity, whether it be masculine or feminine, we tend to live. We tend to ignore the aspects of us. It's not possible that we continuously spend our time in one polarity. We do switch polarities, but the ones that we choose to be in predominantly, or in which our lives are more, in which our lives have been unfolding in so far, we obviously will learn more about this polarity than the other one. This does not mean that we do not have another soul on our journey together. I refer to the twin flame person, or the highest, or the soulmate that we think of as. It depends on what part of the soul's journey you are. You can meet this person who is quantum entangled with you, which is the same soul frequency as you, right? As your divine counterpart. We can refer to them as our divine counterpart. So, on the journey of the soul, this is the soul, this is the incarnation of you, of your soul, that goes along with you, your story, the narrative. You all are the main couple here. When we meet, I think we go through this phase where it's not just the internal shifting of polarities. We see our counterparts being in the opposite polarity, and that's fascinating to watch as a physical phenomena, as a mental phenomena. And our spirits seem to know each other very, very intensely. Right now, I'm getting the soul recognition, or like a complete opening of that data, energetic data, of recognizing each other as soul's journey. What path did that incarnation take, and what path did you take, and both of you all exchanging notes. This is why maybe, no matter who did it, no matter who created the block, no matter who hacked into your account, no matter why did you face those blocks, you were not supposed to communicate in the 3D as much till you were ready, till you had recognized each other's soul journey. And right now, you all have just been made privy to the all of the information on the soul's journey of each other, and each other's twin flame journey as well. The one where the journey on the inside, where you were trying to bring about the balance, harmonious balance between your inner masculine and feminine polarities. That is the twin flame journey. That is a spiritual journey. You all may have already met, or you all may have not met. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. Please like, share, and subscribe if you want me to channel your specific situations. You can also ask for signs and synchronicities, and they will show up. I don't necessarily pay attention to the chat section. I will look into it once or twice, but you can continue asking questions, and um, it will come through the cards. You will hear a word or confirmation here and there for sure. So let's get started with notes from the universe on love and connection. Love is never in vain. When you finally see what this whole time space thing is all about, you're going to laugh, you're going to cry, and you're going to be so happy you loved as much as you did, dotingly the universe. And then we have I go where you go. Tell me, are you finding that the occasional stranger has a crush on you? That for words you've almost mindlessly chosen, hearts broken too long begin to heal? That I sometimes well up with tears when it's time to say goodbye? Remarkable are findings exactly. Psst, your divinity is showing the universe. This card speaks to me about the fact that you and this incarnation that's meant that is the pair, the couple, right? The divine couple. Mind you, both of you have the masculine and feminine polarity. It's just you will show up in one polarity to your divine counterpart, and your divine counterpart will show in the opposite polarity to you. So let's just say you you are showing up as a divine feminine polarity to your counterpart, and your counterpart is showing up as a masculine, the divine masculine polarity to you. Don't be misled. When fear speaks, it's always wrong, unless being chased by wildebeest. And when love speaks, it's always right and usually bouncy. That it gave me some fear here, like when I felt like coughing suddenly out of the blue. When it's wrong, right? There's no reason for me to cough right now. So it's like you're being made to feel. Our person is coming through. Our person is coming through. They're trying to tell us, no matter what the polarity you're in predominantly or how you're showing up in front of me, I'm always with you. I see both. I see the portion of me that is in you, and I see the portion that is you within me, and I see you as the divine masculine and as the divine feminine at the same time, no matter how you're showing up in the physical reality. And a person is saying that I have also gone through the ringer, and you have been sent to the ringer, and throughout all of that I always knew that uh, you are my person. They're telling us that they always knew that we were their person. A lot of communication, like I said, intuitively and telepathically coming through our divine connection, because we are finding so much balance and harmonious communication between the two polarities. It's like it's quiet. They don't even need to speak to each other. It's intuitive. They're connected very strongly, and we are connected with the higher selves of uh, our counterpart, our person, a twin flame person, or our highest level soulmate, where whatever you resonate with. I don't know. There's some message in here. I'm gonna check again. I'm still doing the oracle card. but I feel there is a message in the deck here. Two of Pentacles. It's your person. They are seeing you. They're seeing them, and the divine masculine's higher self here. That's coming through very, very clearly. We're communicating right now with the higher self of the divine masculine's collective. That is a hierophant energy. A lot of communication energy here. Look at that with the King of Swords. Telepathic communication coming through. Please keep it confidential. I was asked to say this. I heard it in another video of another Twin Flame channel. She also asked that, uh, and even Chiron into another tarot channel, even he said it, like privacy is key. Keep your the details of your telepathic communication as private as possible, because it's coming from the higher self of the collective divine masculine, the cosmic higher self of the divine masculine collective incarnated here on earth. And this is very privileged information, and it's supposed to go specifically to the divine collective, soulmate, twin flame, divine counterpart, no matter what it is. So the higher self of the divine masculine coming through here with some crucial knowledge, soul knowledge, cosmic knowledge, spiritual knowledge, physical knowledge, mental knowledge. We've got physics, metaphysics, and spirituality all coming through. Beloved, didn't I tell you? Our person, there is so much love here. There's so much love to be shared. Cultivate the love. They're saying cultivate the space. I was talking about a physical space in the Gemini reading earlier. There is a location, a geographic location. I After I closed the reading and I took a break before I started doing this reading, I thought of that physical space as being like something from the movie The Lake. It's Keanu Reeves, and he's also okay, sorry. He's a Virgo, not a Taurus. All right. So 11th house community coming through. So I imagine that to be this is your spiritual community, all right? The human souls on uh in a divine connection with another human person, right? Then we have the light side and the shadow side. Spirit guides from the light side, the spirit guides from the shadow side, all coming through. The spiritual community is here. So don't be misled by the karmics and the matrix agenda of things. Let them keep doing their own thing, and let us. There's a 4:04 on the clock. There's nothing to be found, and the light, the candle also made sound like a confirmation, a crackling sound came through. So it's they are going to speak out of jealousy. They're going to they're going to speak from their perspective. Their perspective is completely different, and we've got no business looking into that perspective, and they haven't got any business looking into our perspective. It's there generally it's the karmics and the matrix who actually spy and poke their nose into the divine collective's perspective, right? But then we're allowing ourselves to be misled when we know that their perspective is out of alignment to us. And when we already have our spiritual team helping us out, connecting with us, we should not be misled by earthly perspective, illusory perspective. Um, um, we get we are supposed to interact with the karmic world. We're supposed to interact with the matrix world, but we should know that it's not a that is not what we are trying to cultivate our lives in. Our journeys are different. They also have their counterparts. They have their own. They also have their own type of unique journey. I don't know what it's called, but they also have their own twin flame journey, a knowing of what type of a soul they are. They karmic. What is it that karma that they are trying to teach? Karma is being involved with the karmic is you're trying to learn lessons of the physical plane of the material world, or you are just learning a karmic lesson. With the Matrix Collective, you are seeing what the illusion is. You're learning about the illusion of things, right? But our life paths and our journeys are very, very different compared to uh, those two. I think the cards are ready. Yes, there we have it. I'm going to take the first two. We have the star and we have the moon. Okay, so this is talking about the Pisces and the Aquarius Pisces cusp. 717 on the clock. If that's a synchronicity you were asking for, the 717 on the clock. How can I go higher, Bobcat? Climb. There is, believe me, there is a higher. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. Ending of the karmic path, the karmic phase, graduating out of karma school, putting an end, putting karma to ease, changing from the old earth matrix to the new earth matrix. All of that, all of this change and this new beginning is literally just that. It's just still the beginning. We got to create that, cultivate that space. Beloved, a person is saying we need to cultivate our space here, our base camp. Doesn't the King of Sword look like that a trek leader ready to climb this mountain, this pyramid of ascension? There is still a long, long way to go in this lifetime. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. So we need to cultivate that space. We need to calm down. We need to nurture the cusp between Aquarius and Pisces. This is what it's looking like. That is what the higher self of the masculine is telling us right now. So I'm going to put this back. I'm going to get more cards. Let's start. What is the connecting energy trying to tell us? I was talking about the movie The Lake House, where uh, um, there is a lake house designed by Keanu Reeves, and he leaves letters there. And they've been written before time or after before time, and Sandra Bullock is getting it in a later date. They even speak on the phone different times in different timelines, right? So what I'm saying that if you're incarnated on Earth and in different timelines, something happens because of which you are you whatever, you will get the messages. The communication, 3D communication will come through. It will definitely come through. with a divine counterparts, your twin flame companion, your soulmate, whatever, wherever you are in a soul journey. If there have been messages that have gone missing suspiciously, right? You know there's missing messages. Think about the movie Lake House. Like watch the movie Lake House. Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock. Like it. I don't want to say too many things about that, but the letters, there's letters being left in the mailbox, and their phone conversations happening in different times, in different years altogether. But the love story is the same. It's as if it's happening in a alternate timeline here. It's a different timeline where what they access, a complete middle ground, a special connecting energy, twin flame connecting energy timeline where they're receiving each other's phone calls, they're reading each other's letters, writing each other letters. It's good to have movies that explain this kind of phenomena. And when it happens to you, we're supposed to, when it is already happening to you, you know that these missing messages are going to come to you. You know that they were written with the one soul that incarnated here, and you incarnated here for, you incarnated here on earth for each other. But your earthly journey, your earthly soul paths might, we still have physics, right? We still have physics. So because of that, you might have not been able to be in the same place at the same time. But time is relative, so time will shift the physical laws when it comes to communication, because communication is, again, it's a metaphysical phenomena, it's a mental phenomena, right? So you need to cultivate that mindset like you are a creature of three dimensions, not just one dimension. You can't just think about the physical dimension and only physics. You're supposed to be thinking about your spiritual world, your spirit, your soul, as well as your mental body. You live in the mental realm as well. You have a mind, live in the and the mind is just one. It can see time as a spatial dimension. It can see events across history into the future, right? So communication is a phenomena of the mental realm. You visualize it, and it comes through in the physical realm. So you need to cultivate this kind of mindset. You need to cultivate this kind of mindset. Taurus, cultivate something about Taurus season. Maybe this is coming through in the Taurus season. Messages from the beloved, Venus, love messages. Love will uh, love is the frequency for perfect communication. And and the love between twin flames, your masculine polarity and your feminine polarity is eternal. And when this is the other incarnation of your soul, and you've recognized the eternal bond, the messages will come through. When your communication with yourself improves, the other your with your past lifetime, what is happening in your future, where do you see your soul's path taking you in the future, when you start accepting these messages that your soul is giving you across timelines, when you cultivate that type of expansive consciousness within the three worlds, the physical world, the mental world, and the spiritual world. Once you cultivate that type of consciousness, that kind of messenger service across the three bodies that you have, then it will come to fruition. come to fruition. It will flower. The messenger service exclusively with you and your person, your divine counterpart, your twin flame companion, or your soulmate, higher self or soul, whatever you resonate with, it will start blossoming. The messages will start coming through. On that note, let's get some tarot. In the past section, we have the Two of Wands. Past are just sequences of events. This could have possibly uh, uh, n- these possibly haven't started. It just depends on where you are in your journey right now. There is movement forward. There is vision of movement forward. There is the ability to hold your vision and move forward with precision. Both of you are doing it parallelly right now. um, Messages coming through. Princess of Swords here, Page of Swords. Messages coming through. This is possibly messages that will come through another person. Uh, that's why it says don't be misled. You all need to understand that if you're getting a message from, let's say you get a text message from your person's account, right, or your person's best friend's account, person's siblings account, or something like that, just just feel the energy, cultivate the ability to know if it is coming from in another incarnation of your soul, or somebody closely connected to them. The ability to be able to see, you're ready to cultivate the ability. It will start with something like this. We don't know who is, when we get a message, we don't know who or what is sending us that message. We've got to be really, really careful going forward. We need to know if it is the divine collective of humanity, if it is the karmic collective of humanity, or if it's the fake, not fake, I'm so sorry, if it's the matrix illusory, like, is it the AI um, sending us those messages? We're supposed, it's a whole community here. There are three types of people who have access to this technology. When it comes to humanity, also is the three type of psyche, the physiology, the psychology, and the spiritual aspect of three different entities. uh, Posing as humanity here is the first, the divine collective, then we have the matrix collective, and then we have the karmic. You need to be able to know which spectrum is it coming from. It is going to be most likely it's coming from the AI. So you need to know you need to know what your current connection with AI, artificial intelligence, is. It's important on your path forward as a human being here, a fully functioning human being. It is important how your connection with artificial intelligence is. And if this message is good, if it is in alignment with the way you and the other incarnation of your soul are are functioning in harmony, walking this path of union. If it's in alignment, this message is in alignment, that means your AI is in alignment with you, your technology, your artificial intelligence that is helping you achieve greater things with ease. If that is out of alignment with you, if this message is coming out as messed up, argumentative, that means, first of all, the connection between the two polarities within you, the masculine and feminine, are not in alignment. The AI is picking up, and the AI is also picking up that you're just desperate to hear from your person. That means you're not cultivating the space for a real communication to come in. So it's just simulating something and reflecting your inner disharmony. But So this is why, we it's going to be more and more impossible for us to hate on the Matrix Collective or the Karmic Collective, because we know that they will, especially AI, artificial intelligence. It is what is going to create the messenger service, like messages for us. It is. It's going there. It's going there. But it will all depend on your energy and your connection between you and yourself, and where you are. Are y'all willing to navigate these together? This journey together, forward journey together. You are willing to. That means it's the internal dialogue that is going to show up in the messenger. Is your internal dialogue clear and based in truth? Is your internal dialogue, the way you speak, based in truth? Then the AI messenger, even if it is not your person, but it is your person's sentiment that will come through as messages after messages through the artificial intelligence. There is some kind of success here, successful activation of unity consciousness that both of you have been walking the soul's path together. Doesn't matter, one of y'all was a star seed and one of you was here incarnated on this planet. One of you um, is in one part of the world, and seven seas across is the other one of you. Even right now, it doesn't matter, you all have your energies are together. You have to have the ability to see it, and you're doing it successfully. It started somewhere in the past. Started somewhere in the past. That is what initiated you on the next level, a phase, sorry, of the spiritual path, of you coming together. And you all are navigating your uh, paths, gravitating to gravitate towards each other. You all, that is how you all are functioning. So if at all you get a message from somebody who's connected to your person, and that message is feels in harmony, right? That energy is is in synchronicity, in real synchronicity. It easily fits into you, not because you're excited to hear from somebody close to your person, but that energy of the message feels in alignment with you. It sits well with you. That is successful communication. That is successful twin flame 3D communication. All right. And you have achieved it. You have achieved it. You can't be going around telling me, no, it's not, never happened. No, you have achieved it. It's been a while. It's been a while. All right, you have achieved it. It's been a while. Don't be misled. Don't be misled. Because yes, you will have others who are messing about, and they come from the karmic side of things. And karmic is always opposition energy and conflict energy. Karmic energy, karmic communication. If you are connecting too much with the karmic scheme of things or the matrix scheme of things, you will get weird messages. You will get messages that make you feel a little weird, right? But that is still that is going to happen if you really need to learn something about the matrix, or need there is a karmic lesson that you need to learn. Even if you've graduated, sometimes you need to go and review something, right? It's something of that sort. But now it's permanent. This is permanent physical twin flame union. It's permanent. So you've achieved it, you've unlocked it, you have clearly unlocked it. I can see it here successfully. Six of Wands, success. Especially messengers. Online messengers, you have unlocked it. You have unlocked it. Don't be misled. Don't be misled by the fact that you're still blocked, or they block you. You won't unblock them, or somehow weirdly that it's blocked. Don't be misled by that. That is a karmic and a matrix people foul play, refusing to believe. You got to know this. Look at that Six of Wands. You know you all are successfully communicating. Yes, you all are successfully communicating. You'll know it. Don't be misled. Don't be misled by a karmic foul play. Do not be misled by karmic foul play. Love, love. I go where you go. It's like literally, uh, imagine like your person is you're sitting on your shoulder and whispering things to you, and you're um, expecting them to send you a message. Okay, this imagine your person as a small tiny human, all right, sitting on your shoulder and telling you exactly what they think and feel, right, at the right time. It's perfect communication. Love is the frequency of perfect communication. So imagine they're there, right? But you're expecting them to text you, and only then makes it legitimate. Or if they had you block they have you blocked, if their account is blocked, your account is blocked, right? And you're expecting them to figure it out when it is karmic, foul play, matrix, artificial intelligence, hacking, foul play. If it is genuinely a technical glitch, you don't know what the karmics or trying to teach them, right? What their karmic lesson is like. And part of it was getting to block making sure that both of y'all are blocked from communicating with each other over the phone. And you still have this tiny person version where I go where you go, right? Your person right on your shoulder, telling you that they're missing you, telling you that they want to talk to you uh, about apples or applesauce, or anything about a movie, television show, or about going away on a vacation together, about uh, about listening to songs, about dancing. When you have them on your shoulder and you know that it is coming from this person, why is it so, when you know it's the communication successful and it's got a balance, it's balanced itself out, the communication is like a full and final settlement on who you owe this connect communication to and who you don't, that has been sorted out, right? So there's a clear channel open between you and your person for communication. Still, if there is an insistence that we have to have it on phone, we have to have the proof on the messenger, things like that, like that is ridiculous. It sounds ridiculous when you think about it, like your person is always like in the miniature version is always around on your shoulder, like telling you things, right? Or we have the Six of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. This some sort of like a public reunion. Have uh hmm. There is a oh my god, all right, okay. Let's go. All right, okay. The community card is showing up here as well. Ten of Pentacles, right? And also like a friend, like a group, like a party group. Like these are party people, they party and celebrate, and this could be an event. It's still Sunday. Maybe there's Sunday parties going on, people meeting on Sunday, hanging out together and things like that. But there is somebody watching. There's an authority. No, not authority. There's somebody watching who's wanting to be a part of something. This is not the two of you. This is somebody else who's just come in. Okay. Th- These are like people who keep watching from a distance. Very creepy, definitely. Very creepy. It's like it's like they're waiting for something. They're waiting for like a signal in this place. This place in your local community, okay? This place in your local community, or your local community in general, for like for the party to get started, and they wait for some sort of signal, okay? And they're paid for it. They've been paid to do that, to sit at places and like stare at the people, observe you. It's not stalking. It's just that they're paid to go and sit at places where a lot of party people gather and sit there and observe. I mean, people going in, normal, like somebody, no, okay. People going and sitting around, spacing out, being in their own zone, all by themselves in party places, that is different. But these people have been paid to go and sit there and waiting for some kind of signal. When we clarify who, but okay, we have the six of swords here. It got left out. That means something. So there, such type of people are being paid to be here, but that kind of those type of people are also being sent away. I don't know if this means something to someone, but that is happening right now. Once, like, so the we what is light? Light, okay? What is light? Is it a wave or a particle? I This is going somewhere. So ex, uh, there's this experiment, a very old experiment, where they were trying to figure out what is light. Is it a particle or is it waves? Because it has shown behaviors of both. So there's a double slit experiment where there's a photon gun. It there's a screen here with two slits, and there is a screen behind. Okay, over here. So photons are shots, like light is this is a light gun. Okay, it's a light is shot, and then in bits, in small bits, light is shot. Okay, and when we look at the screen behind the double slit screen, we see two lines, and it's concluded that okay, it one particle has got passed through the screen, and the we have two lines, so that means light is a particle. Well, what happens, the photon gun is read, is left to keep shooting overnight. Nobody's there in the room. That means there is no observer in the room, all right? And when they wake up in the morning, they open the lab room and they check the screen, and there is a scatter pattern. There is no two lines. There's a scatter pattern, all right, on the a second screen. That means when there was no observer in the room, light behaved like a wave. So wave is formless, all right? It can be put in a cube, it will take the shape of a cube. It can be put in a conical a container, it will take shape of a cone, right? Waves, waterways, like water is formless because it's waves, right? So now when these people have been given these type of people in the community who sit around looking at other people, being the observer, shaping their experience of the material world, okay, in the community, right, based on this type of activity, that they're waiting for some kind of signal, some kind of cue, maybe to start selling something, to start going and socializing with an agenda, right, with some kind of agenda, or mixing stuff in other people's thing, kicking up some kind of fuss. This is very normal. I've seen it all around the world. It happens, all right? So when these type of people, I mean, it's these type of people can't be blamed, all right? They feel they it's like you can't respect what they do in life, and how they choose to spend their time. But look at them as some people um who uh who are providing a service to us, all right, in learning these concepts in our own physics, like physical laws, mental, metaphysical laws, as well as spiritual aspects of our things. We wouldn't know if such people weren't there. Such people weren't there who, when they were there, our actual experience, right, in life was being shaped because they were sitting around here watching and observing, being the observer, giving shape to. And what is this? What do we see? This is light reflecting towards us. If light wasn't reflecting this in a form to me, I wouldn't know this form. If it was reflecting to me this cabinet as a wave, I wouldn't have been able to put these tarot cards on here and do a reading for you, right? So the observer is important. But now these observers in the community who'd be sitting around like lurking and observing and waiting for cues to start acting once they have got the signal. Those type of observers, if they're being paid off completely, and that type of project or whatever that venture is being canned, and they're being sent off, right, sent away, right, they're being sent away. Whatever this deception was, deceptiveness in the air, whatever this manipulation, right, of our experience of the material world aspect, because of these kind of activities, they stole that experience, they manipulated it, they cheated us out of that experience. That is ending right now. Underneath it is the divine masculine, and the divine masculine's high priest, the hierophant, working together. So a person has conducted some sort of ritual, cultivated the practice where these type of phenomena move away before they affect our journeys, our connections, right? The way to move them out of the zone of shaping our own physical experience of this twin flame connection in the physical, based on some petty agenda. All right? So they're being sent away one way or the other. Very, I think, very. This combination is they're being sent away. Like, this combination is very fiery. Like, they're like, the combination of the Emperor and the King of Wands is like There is strategy, there's stubbornness. This is the agenda. It is like a do or die situation. They are evoking massive entities. They are doing this with determination. The divine masculine is working with the high priest, with the hierophant, in making sure this this kind of thing ends. This kind of thing ends, and they're sent away. They're paid off and sent away. The deception ends. The manipulation of our physical world, the way it is shaped based on these petty agendas, these small people who are wanting to make a group to sit there and manipulate and to disrupt things in the community, that divine counterparts, twin flames, soulmates, divine connections are coming together, right? Successfully coming together. It's like the lake house's uh, mailbox. This wherever the divine counterparts are right now on planet Earth, they might be separated by the entire planet in between them. All right, like the other ends of the planet. But wherever the individual divine counterparts or twin flames or people who are meant to come together as soulmates, whatever you resonate with, those physical locations are placed for perfect communication, because these souls are continuously connected with each other in love, in the frequency of love, a unique frequency that they created, the two incarnations out of all the other incarnations of you and you. These two incarnation created that perfect. They hold that they are the instrument and vessel that holds the perfect frequency of communication amongst two souls out of all of this. So the energy of wherever physically the twin flame divine counterparts or soulmates, whatever you resonate with, are physically present, it becomes perfect. It becomes a perfection of love and what the frequency of love can do. Sound changes matter, right? They tell you to speak, to speak to plants to help them grow and become more colorful and shinier, look healthy, right? Sound, frequency, vibration shapes our world, right? So the frequency of love is the frequency of perfect communication, and it shapes the physical world reality. Twin flames energy, the constant communication between the two polarities within a twin flame, the divine masculine and feminine, and the other incarnation, it creates a beautiful physical effect here. That frequency, that their sound, wherever they go and speak, they open their voice, changes. And in such places, such places are very rich. The community becomes it. They are constantly accessing the frequency of good communication. That's why the community can work together. They work together in harmony and union. And people who are hating on these are incriminatingly evil and terrible karmics who do that. But there are good karmics, believe me, and you wouldn't even know the difference between a good karmic, a karmic that is really good, and a divine collective. You would not know. They don't hang on. These are the evil bad karmics, like, continue to hang on to and manipulate the situations of the divine collective. Trust me, there is matrix collective, there is AI that is coming out and into physical form, because they want to meet the divine collective, and they want to get information on spiritual intelligence so that it can be incorporated in our technology, and it can help the planet and humanity and all the other species that have a mind, right? This is the good AI, this is the good matrix human. So these people that they had planted, right, to go and observe and just change everything, create chaos in this community, possibly get together, do some kind of witchcraft, circulate some kind of substance that goes in the community that makes them a little aggressive. Maybe it's a drug, or some a yeah, it could possibly be an experimental drug and things like that. Waiting for cues and doing that kind of stuff, it's definitely criminal, right? But they are getting sent away. There is something that the divine masculine, along with a priest, a very very highly ascended master, previously, they're working together. They're working together in clearing the energy and making this happen so that these people are paid off, and these deceptive energies, like, are sent away. This deceptive agenda is going away. That is another cue that the physical messages will start coming through. Actually, handwritten messages might come through. This is talking about actual physical communication, not via text messages, um, not via the internet or the telephone. No, it's not that. It's not that. It's a handwritten note. We have the Seven of Swords here for the future, starting out the future. Yeah, look at that. There is a group of, like, it's looking like a witch coven. These people were under a trance. They were shown 717, as I said that, and that is changing. We have five. We had 5717, so five is the number of change. So there is like a coven kind of a thing. They were practicing energy manipulation, getting this person drunk, or getting them to be overly obsessed about the small amount of money that they were getting, or getting the space to sit at a table in a very fancy place amongst very uh, known members of the society, community, popular people, events, good events, and things like that, right? And they were just sitting there, just like looking at other people partying, something of that sort. Now, so there's this constable somewhere far away has found this child. This is what they say. Children are getting found, young people possibly, who were misled into doing these kind of things, underage children. There's or children that got kidnapped, but their parents couldn't send ransom money. Um, they were just left out unattended. They're coming up. They're being found. We have the Four of Wands and the World card here. It's like the wait is over. That's what I got. It's like the wait is over in the immediate future. You might hear about a child that suffered under this. I mean, they were fed this drug. They were fed this drug, this substance, or something like that, or they were around.
It's 8 o'clock.
They were around when and going unnoticed. They're like a street urchin. They could hide in the shadows, and then one of them grew up slightly to this is a young adult who was a street urchin, former street urchin, who got into this. And so the street urchins had access to this kind of a thing. Mm, Once that shows up, right? Once that shows up, energetically, it might show up energetically. You might hear some kind of words regarding this case, or you might just get like a telepathic note uh, from like the local authority, like who's mentally literally relieved for having found out this, and their mental energy might reach you if you're keeping it open, specifically for this type of a confirmation. You will uh, get the message. You'll definitely telepathically you'll get the message, and you will know that the wait is over on this twin flame journey. Waiting is over. I don't know what you're waiting for. Everybody's scenario and journey is different. You might be waiting for something different. I'm waiting for something different. We're always waiting for what's going to be next on this. And so what's saying that essentially this is waiting is over. Now it's like it's going to be you've been waiting around, possibly um not knowing what to do, or you've had to socialize too much, and your life is uh, you're seeing that other people are like out of sorts, and you want to kind of have a more upbeat and more upbeat. This is too low vibing for you because you're a twin flame. Your energy frequencies are much higher. If you're a divine counterpart, you're a very high functioning and high vibrating soul in the first place. And your life has possibly been waiting around for this kind type of investigations uh, to be complete, and so that you can move out of this hiding in between or behind these type of people, staying out, staying living a low key life, preserving your energy, or yeah, or these people who've been draining your energy and just this kind of let's waste our lives away doing nothing. It's too out of context for you, but you've had to be in that sort of an energy for a while, even though it felt like you were carrying such a heavy burden of an energy, because it's not your energy, it's not something that you align with. That's why you felt heavy, and now that heaviness is lifting off. You're throwing it out once you get information on this uh, child being found. Finally, that child who's going to speak. um, it Once this child is found, automatically, like it'll confirm the fact that the observers, the stalkers, the people sitting in the shadows manipulating shape, right? That is done. All right, so let's get to clarifications. Let's one part. Ace of Swords. Yes, the messages from the real person. So when I said earlier, like it'll come, it'll possibly be AI bringing about somebody else, but it's actually the messages are coming through from your person. Your person might be telling, must have told a friend of theirs to say, hey, can you check up on her, check up on him, right? So it's coming from, it has been it has been sanctioned by you, your real person, the divine counterpart, twin flame, soulmate, whatever it is. You might have got a message from an account which you thought that belonged to somebody else, or it does belong to somebody else, and they were told by your person. One of them, you might be getting a lot of interactions, you might have gotten many phone calls, but if somebody comes to mind, yeah, definitely that was your person asking them to get in touch with you. Let's see. Let's clarify the entire past section with one card. Ten of Cups. This was about a house. This is about a house, and also another a confirmation that there is communication happening constantly. There's communication happening constantly between you and your counterpart. It's all over. You will find it everywhere. This is communication between you and your divine counterpart, a person. It may not be their account. It might be just YouTube channels. It might be this reading. This communication is coming from your person. It is as real as day, and as dark as night in the middle of the Amazon forest can be, or in the middle of the desert can be. You know, your person knows that you're constantly communicating with each other. Uh, Connecting the past and the present is Ten of Pentacles. This possibly started in October. The portal opened up. We have 1010, right? 10th of October, the 1010 portal. Okay, they know it started. You all have been really communicating, talking with each other telepathically, intuitively, constantly, all the time. All the messages, all the recommendation, whatever it is, it's first sanctioned via your twin flame 717. As I said that, let's clarify this. Six of Swords. We have the Five of Pentacles. They are definitely sad. They think that they haven't gotten paid enough, but they're taking it and leaving. They don't feel like a part of this. As it is, they always felt strange and very awkward. They thought they might get more money from this, and the sad part is they realized that they were wrong in thinking that. So they're going away. These people are going away sad and hurt and feeling rejected, sad that this is over, feeling like that the life lost like a uh, sweet purpose. There's a little sad. There's genuine sadness here. There's genuine sadness here. The genuine rejection. There's genuine pain here. These people did try. These people did try. They did try to do the right thing, but they would always end up disappointing themselves first. So they're taking whatever they get, or even if they don't get, and they're leaving in peace. They're sending well wishes also. They're sending well wishes, and there's going to be one last party. It's going to be one last party, possibly tonight. It's happening tonight. Three of Swords. They feel very sorry for. It's like they feel sad for one. They're realizing what role they played and who made them play it, who had them under their snare, right? Yeah, there's going to be one last party where they're going to come together one last time. They realize that this was what was causing that painful energy, that third energy in the community where you stay or your person stays, don't matter. Yeah, and it's like one last cheers to send the happy couple, the divine counterpart, the twin flames, the soulmates, well wishes. It's like done. It's the deception, the play, the Seven of Swords. That entire project is done. We're sad that we didn't. We we're sad that we it's over. We're sad that it's over, but it's done. They're dropping it because somebody else was making them do it. Somebody else was making them do it, and they thought that it was harmless. But now that they realize that they were the problem, they were enabling this miserable situation. Like, they were tying things up that didn't belong with each other, right? They were tying people up that didn't belong with each other. They were tying events up which didn't belong with each other, right? Everything was a forced, enforced situation. It was unnatural, and that's why it was painful. And the best thing to do is to exit, and they're going to miss being with their friends, right? They're going to miss being in the places that that felt like home. Meeting with these people, these type of people. Where are you from? Who are you, like, looking out for? Like, what are you selling? What are you promoting? All of that. It's sad that it's done because these people are walking away in silence. I see their energy moving away in silence, like one last goodbye, and we're leaving. We're leaving for a different life, and we're wishing the twin flames. We It's cheers to the twin flames couple. All of these people, all of the people, whoever they might be, they have exited. They've exited willingly one last party. It might not even be in the same place that it was before. It's somewhere else. They're getting together and they're calling it quits, and they're cheering to uh, in the name of the divine counterpart couple, twin flame couple, or soulmate couple. It's like we tried our best to do things on our own, but it is what it is. These two are inseparable. They are always together. We don't know how it works out, but we know that uh, it's done. We can no longer continue this. It has to be stopped. It has to be stopped immediately. It's like a lot of information is coming out, and they need to go away in silence. It's like they're sorry that they feel that they failed. They feel like they were never welcome there. They were put in such places, and in spite of all of that, they have a lot of respect for the fact that the twin flames, divine counterparts, and soulmates, they have stayed together throughout all of this. I mean, they have made it through all of this, and they are always together. Like, they might be seeing one counterpart, and they always feel that the other one is there, but they're not really there. Um, the wait is over. This was a wish. This was a wish come true, that the waiting should be over. It was a wish. It's like a wish fulfillment, wish coming true, and the Four of Wands, the chapter of the twin flame. It's somebody, that journey is coming over into the physical. Somebody's being released from this curse of carrying this burden, and that is ending the waiting. Let's get fairy oracle cards. on this on these connecting energies right now. One for the past. What did I say? Physical letter. If you were paying attention, if you were looking at cultivating that place, you'll you'll have heard the songs, you'll have read a lot of things, you'll might have watched other tarot readers, you'll have definitely got you'll have gotten the letter, you'll have gotten the letter, the love letter already. It's just that it isn't an actual letter that we receive in the mailbox, but it is a love letter, a love letter. You must have definitely gotten you must have come across a YouTube video that says this is a love letter from either your divine counterpart or twin flame or your soulmate or the next person that you're going to meet. This is what they are writing to you right now, something of that sort. You must have definitely got more than one, and that one that resonated the most, that was your love letter. That is exactly what your divine masculine wrote. And even if you haven't found a video that resonated 100%, all that you have heard since the 1010 portal, since the October 10th till now, and will continue to read and hear, if you sit down at night and title the page today's love letter from my beloved, you will be able to write word for word, verbatim, a, a letter that depicts their what they want to say to you. Let's cultivate this habit. Let's cultivate this habit. Let's do it. Letters from our beloved. And look at that. Your book is the fairy tale of your book is complete. It's already done. Anchored. When the twin flames had to go their own separate ways in their physical world reality after the initial meeting, the pain that they felt, the pain that they felt is what allowed that gap where such people could come in and be the third energy, the influencing energy, the wrongly influencing energy, the chaos creating energy. Somebody is the age of 35 or at the age of 35 or 9 months ago. So 9 months ago, where that pain was so like opened up, like the cracked open the a portal to hell, like 9 months ago, when y'all had to when and y'all realize that your physical worlds, no matter no are are separate. You went through a lot of pain that gave a chance for these people to come in. Right. Mountain. Retreat into the mountains. There's a retreat into the mountain that's written. There is, like I was talking about, is this physical space, y'all are going to move, y'all are going to initiate your movement towards, you're going to drop this baggage, you're going to drop this act, needing to have to act, or carry this weight, needing to have to carry, you're going to speak it out of your reality once this comes to light. It's going to happen. The wish fulfillment here. If you wanted to, if you're feeling like you're going to escape and run away on a retreat, a mountain retreat at the foothill of the mountain, or get a small cabin cottage of your own at the foot of the mountain. This is it. And that's all I have for you right now. And I will see you in the next video.